author Vivian E. Moore.
Click, listen, enjoy.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Book Chat. I'm your host, author Vivian E. Moore. I hope everybody is having a lovely weekend. I love weekends, but they go by so fast. And you go to bed on Friday night, and then it's like you wake up on Saturday morning, and before you know it, it's Monday again already. Well, anyway, I hope that that you are having a good weekend, and that is not on hyper speed for you. I hope that you will just slow it down just a bit and enjoy it. And so we're going to get right on to today's show without further delay. And the title of today's show is How Bad Do You Want It? And the topic is persistent pays. I want to share this story with you. I remember being teased as a child by an older brother who he held a toy out of my reach. And his question to me was, how bad do you want it? Well, it was my favorite toy, and I wanted it bad. Bad enough to kick him in the shin when he refused to give it up. Now, this is the same attitude you should adopt when pursuing your dreams. If you want something bad enough, you don't give in just because it's out of reach. I believe and stand firm on this principle that anything worth having is worth fighting for. Imagine, if you will, if some of our greatest artists had simply given up because they faced an insurmountable foe. We wouldn't have anyone to encourage us to pursue our own dreams or aspire to, to our own level of greatness if they had abandoned their dreams. Now, I don't want you abandoning your dreams either. There is no such thing as dreaming too big or reaching too far. Your dreams should outshine anyone else's expectations of what you can achieve. Now, I think sometimes we stand in our own way of achieving our dreams because of doubt. We douse our spark before it can even become a flame. And that's just so sad. Nothing is impossible or too hard to do if we reject this ideology. It is debilitating and emits all types of negative energy that works like poison gas to the brain. So you must ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Whatever that want is should be fed by desire and positivity, perseverance, and the will to never take failure as a choice. Failure is always on the list of possibilities, but it doesn't have to become a reality if you are persistent in whatever it is you do. Allow yourself to dream big. Trust me, it is not arrogance or believing you are invincible. What this is a positive outlook for your future goals. We all have goals made with good intentions, but the true test is never allowing anything preventable from changing your direction. Criticism can be a dream killer. We all know this, but it can also work to your advantage. Remember, you can't grow if your weaknesses hasn't been revealed. Now, I know it sounds dodgy, but it's true. Constructive criticism is a strength builder, which lays the foundation for confidence. Each of us have undergone some level of scrutiny at times, and I know it was quite uncomfortable. However, these teachable moments are learning aids, advantages we need to know about ourselves, tools which show us how to enrich our skill set when applied in the right way. Remember, persistence pays when it comes to success, but it all depends on how bad you want it. Well, folks, that's all I have. I always try to keep it short and sweet for you, but I do want to share this with you, something that came up yesterday. I was on my way home from work, And so I got a phone call, and it was from my director, and I was like, well, why is she calling me? You know, I'm off the clock now, and I'm on my way home, and she's never called me on my cell before. Well, she has called me once before on my cell, but that was to ask me about a commercial that I did, and she wanted to know if that was me. And so I confirmed that it was, but this was something different. It was about a fellow coworker that is also an aspiring writer. And so she wanted me to speak with this young person and to try encourage them, you know, because I think they lack direction, and I won't know for certain until I speak with this person personally. And but that's on my agenda to do because, you know, it concerns me. That's one of the reasons why I do this show on a weekly basis, because, you know, I feel like that is part of my responsibility to inspire others, you know, to live their dreams as well. And, you know, and I don't know if he's living his best dream. I don't know if he's living up to his own expectations. But, you know, I just hope that I will be able to help him out in some way, to help him to see that, you know, that all dreams are accessible. They're reachable, but, you know, you gotta persevere. And if you want it bad enough, you can have it. You can have whatever you want if that desire is there for you to go out there and get it. You know, nothing worth having or anything worth having is worth working for. And sometimes you got to work a little bit harder for it. But like I said, it's worth it in the end. You know, you can look back on it and say, okay, I did this. You know, I set a goal. I reached that goal. And so now, you know, it's like you shouldn't be satisfied, you know, with that. You don't ever want to sit back on your laurels and just think because you did it once, you can't do it again. You know, it is something to reach for, something to aspire to each and every time. You know, you should raise the bar just a little bit. You know, you met this goal, now take it just a little bit higher. And so, you know, I don't know what the conversation between us will be when we do talk, but I hope that, you know, that it will be in me, that what's in me will pour out, and it will pour into him and encourage him to do you know, whatever his dream is. I don't know what it is. You know, I don't know if he does it for a hobby, if he wants to, if this to be a career plan for him. I don't know what it is. But my point in telling you all this is that, you know, I felt so, what's the word I'm looking for? I felt so, I felt honored, first of all, to be able to help someone, you know, to be asked to help someone. And then, you know, I mean, I don't ever get the big head about anything because, you know, that's just not in me. I always try to, you know, keep it humble because, you know, God loves that. He loves a humble spirit. And so, you know, I'm all about that. But too, you know, if I can help anyone in any way, then, you know, that is my goal. Again, I said that's my responsibility because I do feel responsible, you know, in helping anyone that I can to encourage them and to uplift them and empower them to fulfill their dreams as well. So I just wanted to share that with you for anyone who's listening to the show today. You know, this message might be for you. You know, you may be the one standing in those shoes today and needed this message. But, you know, that's what I'm here for every Saturday at 6 p.m. To talk about books, to talk about writing, to talk about all the things that are important to me. And I hope that they are important to you as well. But before I let you go, I want to hand you out a few URLs. The first one, of course, is to my Spreaker account. And that is https://www.spreaker.com/user/author Vivian E. Moore. And you can also look me up on Facebook, and that is at https://www.facebook.com/Vivian Moore author. You can also check me out on Instagram. I upload the weekly announcements on Instagram, and that one is https:// Instagram.com/God'sProperty51. You can check out my website, which is https://VivianMoore.wixsite.com/author Vivian Moore. And also you can check out today's transcript on my blog site, which is vivianemoore.blogsite.com. And if you want to listen to the recorded show, you can listen to it on iTunes and also iHeartRadio.com. And also I want to tell you that my newest book is out, If Tomorrow Comes Genesis. It is available on Amazon exclusively right now. You can get it in ebook and you can also get it in paperback. And I hope that you will go out and buy a copy. Buy one for a friend, a family member. And also tomorrow's worship day. Remember to take somebody with you to church tomorrow. Take a family member, take a friend, take some children to church with you. And by all means, tell somebody that you love them, because tomorrow is not promised. Today may be the only day you get to say that. I love you. I hope you love me back. Until the next time you hear my voice, God bless you and goodbye.
If you enjoyed today's show, please head over to iTunes, give us a rating, and leave a review.
Thank you for listening.